Hey guys, how's it going? Dylan here, and today I'll be going through my top 10 films of 2017. Alright, so this year I went and saw about 25 or so films that actually came out this year. Not as much as a lot of other people, but I really don't have the money, you know. But I went as much as I could on free tickets and when I could afford it on sale. And I've compiled a list of my top 10 films that came out in the year of 2017 because as of today it's 2018. That's pretty crazy. So first up we have Life, which is a film with Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, Rebecca Ferguson, and it was a fairly alright kind of a horror-y, kind of less futuristic take on Alien, I guess you could say. By nowhere near close to Alien in terms of how good it is, but it was competently filmed and really kind of a good sense of dread and edge of your seat stuff. It was a really good atmosphere in the cinema, and check it out if you're into like kind of sci-fi, horror-y monster films. It was quite decent. So at number 9 we have It, which is based obviously on Stephen King's novel, the same name. And the 2017 version I found was actually really good. I don't usually go and see horror films in that vein. I do enjoy them, but I don't usually pay to see them. Saw the trailers for this, really wanted to see this. It was really well directed, really cool cinematography, and great acting from the young cast. And was sufficiently kind of creepy and a real fun ride. At number 8 is Netflix's The Discovery, which is a Netflix original film. Really surprised by this one. I saw the ad, I wasn't really keen on it, kind of left it there for a while, but then watched it and I really enjoyed it. Actually, really good performance by Jason Segel, which is interesting because he's usually obviously in comedic roles, but he really hit it out of the park with this one. I really had a fun, well, not fun time, but kind of a really cool kind of mystery about life, and with a cool little bit of sci-fi in there. That's all I'll say because it's going to ruin the twist, but really cool film. At number 7 we have A Cure for Wellness, which is directed by Gore Verbinski, and saw the trailers for this one, really was into it, right up my kind of alley, weird mystery. I guess it's similar in tone to Shutter Island, some story elements kind of carry across, but it's a different story. Pretty cool premise, a little bit long in the tooth, but all in all had a great time. Really uncomfortable scenes. It's not really for people that are adverse to like kind of gore, or there's a particular scene involving teeth and a drill. Not many people in the cinema could actually continue to look. It's pretty interesting, but really fun ride. Gets a bit long at the end, but really enjoyed it. At number 6 we have Christopher Nolan's masterpiece Dunkirk, which was shot on obviously 70mm film, on 70mm IMAX and 70mm Panavision, a mixture, aspect ratio changes. Probably one of the best looking films I've ever seen, fantastically shot, and it gives a real sense of grandeur and scale of World War II. Really cool, well directed action scenes, and just a really fun ride. Kind of a little bit slow burning for some bits, but really cool, slightly non-linear narrative, and looks fantastic on Ultra HD, I'll give it that. In number 5, which is another Netflix original, which is Gerald's Game, and I was super surprised by this one. It was right when I'd seen It recently, and I saw on Netflix there was Gerald's Game. I'd never heard of Gerald's Game, and it said it was a Stephen King story, so I was like, oh, well, may as well watch that one evening. Wow, it was a really good film. Self-contained, little actors, you know, it's pure acting, and really good performances. Cool premise, and was a really fun ride. At number 4, I have Thor Ragnarok. Was my favourite Marvel Studios movie this year. Definitely a great ride. Taika Waititi, however you say his last name. Fantastic director, great humour, and just a really fun experience. And everyone in the cinema was laughing. You know, it's really good when everyone gets into it at the cinema and is in sync. So I think that really made this film super enjoyable. Alright, at number 3 we have one of the most divisive films of the year, Mother, directed by Darren Aronofsky. I am a big Aronofsky fan, I'll warn you now. I really enjoy his films, even if they seem kind of pretentious at some points, or at all points. I had a real fun time with this one and was on the edge of my seat the whole cinema. It was like just kind of a build and build and build, and kept getting bigger and bigger and more tense. Really cool performances by Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. I had to think about this one for like 3 days after seeing it. I probably should watch it again. I'll probably buy it when it comes out. It's not out in Australia yet, but really cool film. Depends on if you like that kind of film. It's I won't spoil anything story-wise because it's all an allegory for things. But if you like Aronofsky, definitely check out Mother. Number 2, which is my favourite comic book movie in general of the year, Logan. And I've been waiting for this film for a long, long time. Super enjoyable, great acting, really dark, and all in all, a great film. I actually went and saw this 2 or 3 times at the cinema with friends, family, myself on my own, and thoroughly enjoyed myself every single time. Got it on Blu-ray, watched it a few times. Still haven't got the wife to watch it, but there's still time. Now I've gotten to the big one. Number 1, my favourite movie of 2017 is obviously, probably by now, Blade Runner 2049. I'm a big Blade Runner fan, really big into cyberpunk and that kind of visual. I had such a fun time with this film. I've only seen it once. I really want to see it again. The Blu-ray, the 4K comes out in a few weeks and I'll be picking that up straight away. So look forward to that. Fantastic direction, fantastic cinematography by Roger Deakins, and just really awesome score. Really put that score up with the original Evangelicus score, because I love listening to them randomly on their own, and I'm not a soundtrack listener. Really cool atmosphere in general. Fantastic film. If you like Blade Runner, or even if you didn't like Blade Runner, the original, go see this because it is something to see. Very grand. Alright, that's all for the list today, and I hope you enjoyed my thoughts, my quick thoughts, and maybe you don't agree with some of my choices, but I really didn't see everything this year. Definitely there's probably triple the amount of films that I saw that actually came out. I'm looking forward to the new year, which starts today, 1st of January right now, and hopefully I'll be able to see more movies. Financially wise, that might get in the way, but we'll see how it goes. As always, enjoy your day. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and have a good one.